test something they've not tested before. But no, Abhishek Sharma will only go short. That's the thing that the game will be. Whatever the nature of the game, whatever will that stay what he sees quality. If you're looking for some quality batting, doesn't matter what opposition, what stage of the tournament, just get a huge dose of talent, especially with these two at the top of the order.
I mentioned that this was 36% of the team's ground. He just scored 40 at the 93 boundaries. But that's right there, 197.7. That was just the goal. And it was 37.3. Been in terrific form, and he loves to get after the bowling straight away. Got a partner who is also exceptional. Strike rate of 142, average of 30, 27 knocks. But a fine player, Shubman Gill.
Watch out for the first ball.
Bowling action, not as much as Malinga, but watch out for the first ball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's bowling from the ends that Bumrah was going to get on a swing from a couple of nights ago. And then a swung at bets, but it's got a missing leg stump.
Good first ball. Some swing, and it was really full. It's not like Abhishek Sharma doesn't expect that. I thought he was ready for it. Just the movement at the very end being the reason that he didn't make the connection. Would have been missing leg, but he's a good bowler, Tushar. He starts off strong.
There's that swing. There's darting in towards those pads. Abu Dhabi is the venue swinging more than Dubai, but that game when Bumrah was swinging like a poop around here a couple of nights ago was a big surprise to a few. Sliding down the leg side. Wide has been called.
Typical run-up that these kind of bowlers have, that slingy round-arm action. Dr. Safi, the first time you're seeing him on field, the Super Fours. Ghazi Sohail of Bangladesh, the other umpire. They don't invest too much in the run-up, these guys. Slingy round-arm action bowlers.
Not even full. And feeding the pads. Coming back for the second. Good running. Aggressive running, good start.
Yeah, aggressive run. That's good to see, because when you're so focused on hitting fours and sixes, sometimes you might just take it easy with the ones and twos. Something that is a very deep-rooted instinct now in batters, and something that we see with every Indian batter. The moment there's an opportunity to pick up the extra run, to see the fumble, they come back for it.
Yeah, good game awareness. Both of them totally aware of what they needed to do once they saw that slight fumble. Again on the pad, sent with power to the man mid-wicket. He would prefer, I think, Tushar to be bowled into a right-hander initially, because there is that danger that you always can slide to the pads. So far, he has got that line right.
We heard a few days back, Varun Chakrabarti talk about the length, this time charging the bowler, not charging a couple of steps forward. Good to see the length bowled by Tushara, and that has saved him until now. Had he been shorter, Abhishek Sharma would have just taken off, just kept him a little quiet.
Just looking to negate the swing whenever it's there by advancing down the track. Saif from Bangladesh did that also against Tushara. They were bowled on middle stump, nice and full, still squeezed it away for one.
But that last ball and the way Abhishek Sharma played, it shows Abhishek Sharma's, I guess, depth as a batter. Sometimes we can just mistake him for being a tonker, just looking to take risk in the first 6 overs. Now this is a good delivery. This is full and swinging. Look at his feet, they don't commit too much. And he was somewhat expecting the ball to move, played that late. When you're just looking for fours and the big hits, to take your eye off these kind of deliveries, but he's more than just a tonker. Lakshit Sharma.
He has amazing rhythm when he's batting. Unbelievable rhythm. Totally in tune with the bowler. Gill on strike out. It's the more familiar line that he likes to bowl, swinging away from the right-hander.
And guess what he's thinking, Shubman Gill? He doesn't want to get clean bowled. He's looked magical in almost all the innings that he's played. The typical Shubman Gill kind of look, majestic in the way he plays, complete dominance, class oozing from his bat, and suddenly he's been clean bowled twice this tournament.
Pretty tidy up until now from Tushara at the start of the innings, setting a nice little tone. Last ball, the first over. Shipping around the onside, just the timing, 2 men out, only in the power play, ends the boundary. 8 for none off the first. Off that first over. As per normal, Sri Lanka like to mix things around a little bit. They have the unusual action with Tushara, which can be effective right at the top with that new ball, can get a bit of swing around the place.
The taste of success.
Very used to bowling with the new ball. That's been snapped. That's timed perfectly. Up it's here. Not quite. What a fine straight that is. Welcome to the crease, Tiksana.
Absolutely rude welcome that. And I think this is a big one. I think this is a 90-meter monster. Just the kind of position he gets into, get under the ball, and looks so relaxed in doing this. And why not? I mean, he's been in such terrific form, almost 90 meters that first ball from Tiksana.
Big stride, just a really big stride from Abhishek. Just belted it. That's going to unset any bowler. What's Tiksana going to come back with now? Very straight run up from Tiksana. Full toss this time, straight to the fielder. Slight fumble, scramble, 1 run.
And again, another little sign as to how much singles are important. Hit the ball straight to the fielder. There was no chance of a single, but a fumble. And he was very happy to get off strike and get that single. This is Shubman Gill. Stylishly clipping that one on the leg side. There's no margin for error. They have got Gill at the opposite end. So that was Tushara's last ball, last over.
Too many deliveries on the pads, both left and right, from Tushara in that first over. Having a quick look towards that mid-wicket region. Oh my goodness, that's a magnificent catch. That is unbelievable. That's a great comeback. It is Gill. He can't believe it either. Brilliant stuff from Tiksana.
They're very much trying to hit on the up, on the rise, which is fine. He wasn't really looking to hit a boundary or a 6 for that matter. He was maybe looking to play a 4-6 shot for a run. The nature of this pitch here, and something Tilak Verma said before the game as well, the ball just stops a little bit. You see on the up, but this is more about the catch really than the surface. Shana didn't play against Bangladesh in that crunch game. You can see the value he brings the moment he plays for Sri Lanka. He'll gone for 4, India 50.
Cash. Yadav at the crease now, the captain at number 3. Opportunity for him to bat for some time in this game. Off the mark smartly.
Somewhere he wants an innings to feel like he's on top of the world. I mean, the strike rate of all these Indian batters are just incredible. Average of almost 38, 84 innings. Very experienced T20 batter. In fact, this is the only format he plays for India now.
A little bit of grip there, it's wide in the end. He's not happy with the call. I think I might agree with him, actually. A little bit tight time, but it's suited to grip and turn a fraction.
When he sees the left-hander, Shana will bowl the off-spinner, the classical off-spinner. Chakravarti was left out against Hong Kong, China, or was it against Oman? Yeah, against Oman. Not today.
Smashed away. No one there. 4 more. The big boundary hitter, Abhishek.
You see the ball disappear to the boundary, but there was something flying in the air, a flying object. There you go. Maybe, I don't want to mention the brand name, but something that measures your heartbeat and everything steps. So Abhishek Sharma hit that for a 4 and immediately pointed to the bowler that you lost your, whatever that is.
If it was a heartbeat monitor for Tikshana, it's probably going at about 200 beats per minute after that catch he took, and the 6 he got hit for.
It's suddenly to 0 because it was not in contact with the wrist anymore.
It also burst off his wrists. Late, really late. Good start. Saved the boundary. Action in that one. Terrific catch. 22 for 1. Girls, the one that's gone, a brilliant catch from Tikshana. Magnificent caught and bowled. Tilak Varma listed coming next, and that hit his hand so hard, his wrist maybe. That's why he's getting a little bit of treatment.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Pen Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Now, again leg side. Somehow they got through as well. Should have been stopped, that's for sure.
It's been, just 2 overs so far and 1 ball in this over. We've seen 3 fumbles already on a great outfield.
Let's look at the wicket. What about this grab? Magnificent catch. In the air, but it went very sharply. It's a brilliant grab. Absolutely superb from Tikshana.
2 hands as well.
Got him out 3 times. With just 42 runs in 8 knocks. Tikshana. So if he's going to be okay on the sidelines, he can come back and continue. Yadov now. It's a full toss now, and got things right so far. Tashara
It's still a dicey delivery to play for.
Freeney for one. He's important. Have to wait for that slower delivery and ease it a bit on.
It's actually quite interesting that Pakistan, despite the force they've been over the years in world cricket, not so much now, that they've made it to the finals of the Asia Cup. Oh no, the title, the Asia Cup, they won only twice. And India and Pakistan have never played in an Asia Cup final before. It's amazing.
That's going to be a magnificent final, that's for sure, this Asia Cup. Form team, India, of course. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Look at a squeeze under the bats. Going to look to come back for the second, and again, that's good running.
And again, poor fielding. That should have been stopped. There was no dive put in. He just let the ball go outside the circle, and the man behind came in and did the needful, a couple of runs. I guess it was Tamira. Maybe he's bowling the next over. It's caught up in that, but this should have been stopped. Please put him maybe. This dive over the ball. On the ball, dive on the ball.
Oh, that's high. It's been smacked for four. The umpires might get involved here. Straight away he does.
His calmness is one of his great strengths. This is a ball that might just put any batter off. Just the height of the ball. But look at him, he's just catched it and then he looked the part, waiting for the ball. Then the first reaction of a batter when you see the ball at that height, it was almost chest high, is surprise. But he was just waiting for it. Great connection.
Particularly when you're a yard or so down the crease as well, down the pitch. That's a no ball, so this is now a free hit. Tries to build that run. Squeeze it. 4 runs. Punishment from Abhishek. Yet again.
The first time I've seen him lose shape in trying to play an attacking shot, and it had a lot to do with that being a free hit ball. So he knew this one had to go. So there was a little more sort of an effort to really bend that ball. We'll see that again. He lost his shape inside edge, but that's 10 runs now in the last 3 deliveries.
Already that run rate is at 12.35. Abhishek 25 off a dozen. In on the pads. It's no real threat at all there. 14 off the over, 36 for 1. marks very quickly today. Tashara's bowling has not been up to scratch. Tiksana got some tap as well with a magnificent six first up, then took a blinder of a catch. Ball bowled.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूँ
Kitchen fittings by Oswald makes the world.
I'm quite happy to bat. They wanted to bat first. In the air for a while, on the bounce.
Good to see Tashara back on the field, so some treatment done on the wrist and is ready to bowl because it was important for him to catch it on the little setback that is given India. Is looking at Sky's performances this year. He's at the non-strikers end.
A little bit quicker that time. Quite a edge. Just the single.
What you saw there, this is the reason why we are not quite seeing the 200s at Dubai. The ball tends to stop in the outfield if not timed well. During the spotlight, Abhishek Sharma. Sky's performances this season in T20s have quite reached the skies as they normally do. 9 innings, 87 runs, average of 12, strike rate 130. He's been a little quiet by his own standards, lofty standards. You might think that is just a little blip.
Enormously talented. He's got it away. Going to pick up a couple. There's that outfield just slowing up a fraction. 2 more. Abhishek's got a couple of things that are really, as a non-strikers at the moment, there's a couple of things that are really interesting to watch. The fact that he holds the bat so high on the handle, a bit like an Adam Gilchrist does. The other thing about Abhishek is the fact that he breaks the rules in respect to the backlift. He's not worried about his backlift. His backlift's coming from around about third slip. He doesn't mind. He hits it so sweetly and hits down the lines and hits straight so well. There's a little bit of Quinton de Kock about his style to me. I mean, Abhishek's an extraordinary cricketer. Quinton de Kock has just come out of retirement the one day as. But Abhishek's just an amazing strike with the ball and terrific player. But it's great to watch how he's a bit different.
And this has changed. This scoring area that you see of Abhishek. For a while he was heavily scoring on the offside, especially square on the off. But that has changed.
Return, side edge onto the pad.
I mentioned the long handle. Nobody does that anymore. Interesting, the term he wielded the long handle came from the fact that in the olden days when they wanted to get power and play the big shots, the theory was that you just held the bat very high on the handle, both hands very high on the handle.
Nice drive. Open pitch. Got the treatment deserved. 4 runs. Total control.
Normally with other teams, you see a wicket fall and you see the run rate drop. You've lost him again, but the run rate never drops. Keep saying this and watch these Indian batters come one after the other. Just too much ability. Too much ability for teams like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Suriya is slightly out of form, but you just saw the class of the man with that shot.
See the grips these two players. Sky, you can see that he's not choking the bat, but his gloves are right down towards the splice of the bat. Whereas Abhishek, you can see quite a bit of the handle, a few inches of the handle when he has his normal grip. There's some turn again, eased onto the onside. Comfortable stuff for India at the moment. 8 from that, 4 done, 44 for 1.
Kitchen fittings Feelings by Ozone keeps the world go.
Correcto. A taste of success. So India going at 11 and over at the moment. Pushmanta Chamira into the attack. So some pace here. It's not missed the off stump by much.
Bit of jag off the stumps. Moment it hit the same. He's been Sri Lanka's best bowler, I would say, throughout the tournament. Charges in at every opportunity, and he's good to watch as well.
It doesn't take time to gather that pace. First ball, 141.3 on the money.
Asked the ball at very different stages, and he does respond. Little bit of help from the other end would be ideal. Look, Ravi, dead rubber in the sense of, in terms of the tournament, but for Sri Lanka, I think extremely important that they look to compete in every angle, because looking at the T20 coming up in February, probably will be up against one of the better teams. You do have games coming up between now and Feb, but there's no doubt that India is one of the teams to beat at any stage. So to see where you're at, you've got to keep your chin up and work really hard. That's when you can work in the next few months to be competitive in Feb.
You've got to look to try and take something positive out of this game, even though you're not in the final, you're out of the tournament. Because if you do that, that will stand you in good stead. Those games you mentioned coming up before the T20 World Cup.
There's a triangular in November, Pakistan, Afghanistan. In my opinion, all these teams are there and thereabouts. A couple of teams maybe.
What a shot that is. Just makes it look easy. The 50 comes up. And once again, in double quick time. Just the timing of the move going down the track, giving himself room. Makes it a lot easier than it looks.
Too good, too good. He knows Chamira would take it across him. That's why he's giving himself room. He's not rushed at all. Chamira is bowling pretty quick. So that last one was a slower delivery. But to react so quickly, it's amazing.
Well, just checking the ball. But once again, he's gone past 30 this. 7th time he's done it. In fact, 6 times he's done it. And now, today, the 7th. He just sets up the game for you. Again, striking at over 200. 51 for 1.
Good crowd in. India in the final, Sri Lanka going nowhere, but very well supported, and that's good to see. Looks like the ball's taken a battering. They're going to be replaced. But once again, off to a flyer are India. And the way they attack the bowlers, it just puts the opposition team under pressure straight away. Body language changes, they become clumsy because of the pressure. Then struggle to claw themselves back into it.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ इसलिए man falls out of you pen condoms India's #1 brand
आपके पैरों की धूल माथे पर हमारे देश की गलियों में Character, it is to success.
With a start like this, it eases the pressure on the batting to follow, which is full of skill and quality.
But it's this man. We mentioned the 7 times gone past 30. So scores of 135 against England, 30 UAE, 31 Pakistan, 38 Oman, 74 Pakistan, 75 Bangladesh, and now 33 batting. Really sets up the game for you.
Well, he takes anyone on, but the contest to look out for.
This will be on Sunday. I think this is 1 wicket Pakistan with 130.
And fair to say, they've come up against each other twice. Abhishek Sharma's won on both occasions. The 6 of the very first ball. Again, one off the front foot, one off the back foot. What can we expect on Sunday?
Nicely played. Just using the pace, getting into a good position.
He's so unpredictable. Chamira shortening the length because a couple of occasions Abhishek Sharma looking to advance and giving himself room. This time, he goes inside the crease. He goes back. Chamira has not delivered the ball when he's taken that step back. So he's preempted. He's reading the bowler's mind. And in this period, he seems to be winning every time on the decision making.
And with fine leg up, he prefers to use the pace. Just scoops it over that man up to the circle. And this time, it's the offside that he peppers. 1 bounce over the rope. 15 of the over. And India motoring along, 59 for 1.
Chamira. Sri Lanka's best bowler went for 15 in his first over.
आपके पैरों की धूल आंखें बड़ी चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहूं
तू बारिश के बीच कभी आए न कुछ इसीलिए Man Force Ultra Feel Pen Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Leading edge will bring Abhishek Sharma back on strike. He's on 41 of 19, taking 15 off that last over.
This is all great planning. The way he wants to score his runs, reading what the bowler might do, the field. You just don't know which way he's going to move to create his areas. You might think he's motoring along. It certainly won't be his quickest half century because his quickest is off 17 balls. He's faced 19 here today.
Here's the option of going down the ground with mid-on and mid-off up. He can use the pace as well with fine leg and third man up in the circle. He'll be trying to outguess the bowler. There he comes. Does exactly that. Down the ground for 4. In fact, might just be pulled back. Yes. Should have taken 3 there, but he thought it might go to the fence.
Slow outfield, isn't it? Dubai's in plugging. If you hit it in the air, it plugs. It doesn't skid through like most of the grounds. And 175. If you get here in Dubai could be 200 plus in another ground because of the value for shots. Asalanka's done well. This happened right underneath us, so we know that it will be just the two. We keep mid-wicket in, extra effort to go down the ground from Abhishek rather than with Nuwan Tushara's swing.
That's easy pickings. Full toss. And put away. 50 partnership comes up. And it's Abhishek Sharma who's been the aggressor.
He's been a spectator, Surya Kumar Yadav. 11 of 10 is his contribution. 51 of 26 balls. So striking at almost 200 after the wicket of Shubman Gill. One hit away from another half century.
Holds. And another half century. His third on the trot. His count of just 22 balls. And he's playing another blinder.
What a player. Just seems to be getting better and better. He comes, he sees it short, and he's able to adjust. Slower delivery or quicker delivery still takes a bit of skill, a lot of skill in fact, to adjust and control a shot like that.
His consistent run continues. A lot of people have come just to see him play today. Modern entertainer, number one T20 batsman in the rankings. And playing like one.
Yeah. Ball was not in his slot, the slot that he was looking for to free his arms, and he defends. With most other players in situations like this, when they're going, they keep going. Well, on Sunday, the final. Jesus, first time in India-Pakistan final in 41 years.
That should be a real cracking contest. There'll be a big crowd. India having the upper hand in T20 overalls. 15 matches, 12 wins against Pakistan's 3. And it's the final. And so all counts. How good you on that day. India already in the final, but a good crowd here today. It's good to see. Russell mentioned it's a dead rubber, but a lot of people have come because
तू इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Pin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
it's in the air, chest shot of the man in the deep.
That was too easy. Probably about to bounce the second time and hence not able to hit it into the stands. Drag down Hasaranga.
Just for a while, he would have had his heart in his mouth, thinking it might just go the distance. That man in deep mid-wicket.
Searching for that wicket, Asalanka, that's what he has to do. The power play done. You can spread the field somewhat and hence his wicket taker.
Again, India getting over 70 in power play.
Looks like he's quite confident. One into Hasran. He's taken no time. I say that because he's bowling it very slow. Both deliveries gave no pace at all. Threw the shot way too early. Suryakumar Yadav. He's hit him on the helmet. So we got to go through the protocols. 72 for 1. You always notice that the batter gets a blow on the head. Physiotherapist comes out, or the trainer, doctor maybe, and they spend more time checking the helmet than the player.
Yes, it's a super slow delivery that has hit the grill. He's off in a flash, the physio. I don't think he even checked.
Trying to drag it. Hasaranga bowling it in the 70s. Now that takes a little bit of courage when the other bowlers around you are getting bashed like this. The tendency is to just fire it in and get it done with. If he's bowling it slow, if he's trying to bowl some variation in his mind, he's thinking how he can buy a wicket.
Which he should, which should be... a taste of success. So if he gets a couple of wickets, that could help Sri Lanka in a big way. Yes, the single.
Surya reacts to the speed. Not too short, but he goes onto the back foot because he feels he'll have more time rather than reaching for it and getting nothing. Clever from Hasaranga, trying to force Abhishek Sharma to come at him. Field set heavily on the offside. Bowls the slider, trying to force him to hit it to the fielder. With Hasaranga's strength being the wrong end, more potent against the right-hander than the left-hander.
Good shot. It's a full length delivery. The finger's gone up. It looked close. Surya might just go upstairs, but on false evidence, it looked mighty close. Well, he's gone up.
TVM Petro Director, we have a player's review for ABW. Given out. I check fit is a fair delivery. Can I have front on, please? Ball appears too close to the bat. Can I have Altice for confirmation? Rolling. Front line, keep rolling, keep rolling. Ball hit the ground, keep rolling, keep rolling. Can you show me one more time for me? Please. Just keep rolling. I can see the gap between bat and ball. Keep rolling. Ball hit the ground. Keep rolling up to the pad. Satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracking, please, when you're ready. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Just to your out decision, stand by. You are on the screen now.
So the correct decision. And it looked out. So Surya Kumar Yadav has to depart. Scratchy innings there. Never had the fluency in that knock. He goes for 12, 74 for 2. It was 74 for 2. Virat Kohli has come out to the middle. Hasaranga doing what his captain wanted, striking in his first over. It's been a good over with the variations in pace. The length was full to get the leg before. So a tidy start. There's 4 of the over and a wicket, 75 for 2.
Once again, the star, Sharma.
वो वाली फिटिंग्स नहीं चलेगी सिर्फ वो वाली चलेंगी किचन फिटिंग्स बाय ओसो मेक्स द वर्ल्ड गो
Used his feet, called straight away. He's running to the danger end, and that allowed him to make it easy. Has a vital role to play for Sri Lanka, especially filling in as many overs in this phase, and then at the bottom of the innings to finish or to give Sri Lanka that oomph to their batting, because he's probably one of the very few big hitters that the Sri Lankan team has. Such a crucial player. He'll always get you wickets. Hasaranga at it again. Surya Kumar Yadav, who's been very, very scratchy, not only today, Ravi, but throughout this tournament as well. Been a bit of a struggle. Hasaranga gets his man, gives his team a little bit of a breather.
Yes, you mentioned last 10 innings for Sky, 99 runs, the highest of 47. That's great. Really nicely played. He just picks his spots.
and win.
That's not overhitting a ball. That's all timing. He's not rushed. He knows he needs to get it away from long off. He's not trying to take the fielder on, but he's looking for the gap. The timing so good. Spades away.
Of the way he clears that front leg, allow the bat to come through. Well, another half century for him. His third back-to-back.
22 balls. That got him going. The first six of Deekshana. Couple of shots that were streaky, which went to his fine leg, but then here you go. The top of the order, yes. That's so consistent and powerful, Abhishek Sharma.
So 11 of the over after 8, 86 for 2. Wickets lost, but in a good position again, India. Back a couple of nights ago, they were 96 for 2 at the halfway stage. Things fell away a little bit. Bangladesh bowled beautifully against them 2 nights ago in the last 10. And they capitalise on a great start this evening. Again, so much of it has been down to Abhishek Sharma. Salanka. A couple of lefties there, so he's tended to bowl himself more often than not in these situations. Oh, extra cover and timed beautifully. Oh, that is a lovely greeting, Sonny Gavaskar.
Good evening, Simon. Good evening, everybody. Yes, what a lovely shot. Making just a little bit of room for himself, anticipating that it would be maybe fired or towards the middle stump, and that's exactly what happened. And then he gave himself that room and he smashed it away. The power in his shots still trying to kill up Burma.
Long way down. A little bit of interest from Asalanka. Tilak was one long way down the pitch. The umpire's just waiting for timer before he signals leg by, and he does now.
Yes, Asalanka was asking him bad, and the umpire was non-committal.
High. Not perfectly timed though. Deep mid wicket underneath it. Take it. Govinda Mendes out of the boundary. One of the few we have seen not timed by Abhishek.
And Mendes is a wonderful fielder. He is a terrific fielder. He's not going to drop that. It have to move at all, halfway down, inviting that, but maybe it might have not gone off the middle, might have been more towards the bottom end. Look at that. Positions himself up and takes it up for Jammu. So, Abhishek Sharma, he should be upset. He's missed out on yet another 100. Having batted so well, 61 of 31, it's 92 for 3, 9th over.
Samson is the new man at the crease. Sort of Abhishek. Selector picking up a wicket. Catch. Kumadu Mendes under the deep wicket boundary.
So two relatively new batters at the crease. Verma is 9. One boundary there.
To do for Sanju Samson, just batted twice in the tournament, 50 against Oman, 13 against Pakistan. Think about the number of runs Abhishek Sharma scored. Nearly 40% of all India's runs in this tournament. Now been dismissed. There are 11 overs remaining now, so plenty of time for Samson and Tilak and those to come put in a performance. 94 for 3. Still plenty to come. Hardik Pandya, Aksham Patel, Harshit Rana. So they've gone with the extra seam bowling option. No Shivam Dubey tonight for India. This shortens their batting a little bit.
This was what you call a long hop. But this is also the longer part of the boundary. And so, if it had been the centre pitch, it would have gone for a 6. But it wasn't. And maybe it wasn't going out the middle of the bat as well. But whatever it was, after entertaining us for a long time again, Abhishek Sharma has missed out on 100.
From Chamira was expensive in his first over. Just on the point I was making about Abhishek and how dominant he's been throughout this tournament. Abhishek Sharma 309, and then you've got Shubman and Tilak just over 100. Surya Kumar and Sanju Samson 71 and 70. Top scorers for India through the tournament. That's how good he has been. Oh, beautifully timed. Away through extra cover for 4.
This man has got loads of talent, Tilak Verma. Loads of talent. Look at the ease with which he's hammered that ball away. And it was pretty quick as well. 143 kilometers per So it wasn't a slow delivery. It was off the up. He's played it off the up. And not only played it off the up, he's hit it between the two fielders. Beautiful. Much better over for Jamira.
Genuine batters in Hardik Pandya and Akshar Patel, and power from Harshit Rana. Don't catch up with that, just a little bit of pad. Well, if you've been hiding under a rock and you haven't heard the news, this is coming up for you on Sunday. Do not miss it. India-Pakistan, the DP World Asia Cup final for 2025. First time they've met in an Asia Cup final after 17 editions. I find that one hard. I found it hard to believe when I said it last night, but it's quite incredible. Just the one. 100 comes up. Exactly 10 and over. India going out. They have lost 3 wickets. 10 overs have been bowled. Players and everyone will take a drink. Off to a terrific start, courtesy once again of Abhishek Sharma. 61, next best on that list at the moment is Tilak Varma. He's 14 not out. 100 up, 10 over mark for India. Once again, he just looks so good, Sonny.
It makes it look so simple, isn't it? You see that got a high back lift and the follow also going over the front shoulder. Just another I love you sign after getting half century.
On for 22 for Diksha, and one in Vasaranga with a very tidy over, picked up the wicket, just went for 4. Notice there you're up with the cool kids, Sonny. I didn't know what he was signing there. I wasn't sure what was going on. You're up with the youth of the day, aren't you? I bet you're all over TikTok and things as well, are you?
I've got to say that, I think maybe a few years ago, the son of Jai Surya having a chat with his team. But a few years ago, a hoarding here in Dubai itself, I saw a hoarding of Sheikh Mohammed with that sign. And I asked, Buddy, what was that about?
In the gap from Sanju Samson and away to the boundary for 4.
It's halfway down the pitch, this one from Asgranga. And Sanju Samson quick to seize on that opportunity, go on to the back foot, make use of the breeze. With the turn, the googly coming in. He's hit it between the two fielders as well. Very well placed. Yes, I saw a holding of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed with that sign, and I asked somebody over here, what does that mean? And that it means that he's telling the people here in Dubai that I love you. That is the sign.
It was me thinking you're just up with the youth of today, the generations.
But that was a few years ago as well. It wasn't. So it's a pretty. So you can't say that I'm up with the youth, but I'm not that old as well.
Absolutely not. We're getting around better than most, Sonny. Great to be here with you. Nicely done. Just a little dink into the onside. Didn't go beyond the 30-yard circle, and they picked up 2 comfortably.
And it was Tilak was coming to the danger end, and he's very, very swift between the wickets. So completed it very, very comfortably.
You are not looking a day over 60, Sonny.
34.
Hundreds. 34 hundreds.
No, 34 waistline.
Well, the last thing we need on family viewing is proof of that. We'll take your word for it. It's all good.
It is a wonderful opportunity for both Samson and Tilak to get some runs. Another 9 overs to go after this ball is bowled.
Partnership slowly building. 18 it is now after 11 overs. 109 for 3. Overs to go. Sort of the time that India just struggled a little bit against Bangladesh a couple of nights ago. Mentioned they were 96 for 2 at the 10 over mark. Made their way to 168. It's in the gap as well. Should be a couple more.
pretty relaxed. Tilak Varma. So far, there's nothing relaxed about that. Crunched over deep mid-wicket. A little bit of angle into the pads and he puts it away. Magnificent shot that. We talk about the talent that he has, but look at the power that he has as well. Beautifully struck. There's a fielder there, but he's just watching the ball, just like all of us were watching. Oh. It's that hard. Balls for two, but it's not on. He's such a talented player, Tilak Varma. I'll play a spotlight on him at the moment. He's set this innings up for a back-end charge from India. Should really see something in the region of 180, 190 minimum from here. At the current rate, they should get to 200, maybe a little bit more. 12 runs in all will get them to 216. They'll be looking at that. So Soniya at long off, cuts that one off, but 11 from the over, 120 for 3 after 12. It's a good hit. It sounded good. And clears the fence easily. Yes, getting into the groove now, Sanju Samson. This is unbelievable. Batting from India. Sanju Samson, 18 from 11. Right in the arc, picked up beautifully, and then played it straight for his first 6. 126 now, ready to 13th over. Tilak's strike rate is 150, Sanju Samson's strike rate is 163. This partnership is 134 between these two. This is tremendous batting shares. Unbelievable. Yes, and they're all shot makers. From Sanju Samson's point of view, some time at the crease will help. 2 is the call, should get it easily. Smart cricket up the 6, just played with soft hands. And that's where the problem is for the opposition. They don't just hit big 6s or 4s, they rotate the strike. Only 21 dot balls. That adds extra pressure on a bowler, on a team. We're into 13th over. It appears from here that we are playing 50 over game. It's not finishing the way they are batting. Unbelievable. Sensible cricket, positive cricket, without taking any risk, hitting big shots, rotating the strike. This is the last ball of the last over, and that too against one of the best spinners in world cricket. Hasaranga is struggling a bit there, it appears. Maybe the side. Strange has? That could be a side strain, just this time is still not calling Sanju Samson for the second. Look comfortable, they're supremely fit. And that matters even in this format. Running between the wicket is also so important, crucial. Even Tilak Varma is a terrific T20 player. Wide range of shots, runs well between the wickets. For a
good all-round game.
I think these boys are equally good in red ball cricket. I think that's the secret of their success. This focus is red ball, and obviously everything follows.
You can see with the shots, it's all cricketing shots. They're not looking to manufacture too many shots. They can be unorthodox, especially Tilak can play the reverse sweep as well. It's another good over for India. This 13 coming off it. They're going at over 10 runs per over, 133 for 3. So 133 for 3. 22 Samson, 27 Tilak. Who's been very consistent in his last 10 innings, averaging around 45. Hasaranga just leaving the field. We saw him just pull aside that last over.
Definitely a size strain. That's not a good sign for Hasaranga. Takes about 4 weeks at least.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ इसीलिए Man Force Ultra-Feel Pen Condoms, India's #1 brand.
And from the get-go,
Nicely played. India will be eyeing a score around 200, more than 200.
and 200 on the cards for sure. 7 wickets in hand, 2 set batters are looking comfortable. One is on 27, Tilak, Chanju Samson in 23 with healthy strike rates above 150. Both of them. Shana, pulling his third over, conceded 23 runs and got a wicket. Brilliant catch of Gill early on in his first over. Decent crowd here. Although this game has no meaning, there's a big final on Sunday with Pakistan versus India. But that shows that Indian team support wherever they go. Doesn't matter the game, they will there to support their team because the way they performed in last 4 or 5 years consistently at international level.
That will be a terrific contest. There'll be people queuing up for tickets, people coming a lot from overseas to watch it.
Some odd reason I'm getting calls for tickets. Let me make that clear. We don't get any tickets as commentators.
On the bounce. Well, that's a standard one even in the IPL US. And when someone calls and says we need tickets, we say we don't have a chapne ka machine. And this is the big game. There'll be a lot of people watching that. First time in 41 years, India taking on Pakistan. And then Asia Cup final.
Don't blame the people. Look at this game. India versus Pakistan after 41 years, Asia Cup final. It's a big deal.
That's in the air. On the bounce to long off. And whether you like it or not, it'll be a much awaited clash. You know, what's happened earlier was him is that's history now. It's how good you're on that day. That counts.
Especially in this format, one good innings, one good spell can change the course of the game. So yeah, evenly poised also. India little favourite, obviously, going into the game. It'll be a pack house, I can promise you that.
Singles in this over, so pretty good over this from Tiksana. So good over this. 6 runs coming off it. 139 for 3. So 139 for 3, the highest scores in this tournament. Afghanistan 188, India 188, an India-Pakistan game. India getting 174. They look good to beat all that today. 6 overs left. I think both ends will attack now.
That's what T20 cricket is all about. If you can't hit the boundaries, rotate the strikes. Don't eat the balls. Only 21 dot balls in Indian innings out of 14.1 overs. This partnership is worth now 48 of 33 deliveries. They're looking in control here. Absolutely.
That's clean. Down the ground for 6. So the 50 partnership comes up.
Effortless, clean as a whistle. There was a fielder there, but it was over the fielder, into the stands, picked up a leg break, cleared his front foot, and then went straight. 82 meters.
There's power in his game. He's a power player. Sanju Samson.
He is one of the best cricketers, spinners in world cricket, Hasaranga, who's conceded 34 runs and a wicket, bowling his last over of his quota. Let's have a look at the 6 again. The leg break, he picked up, quicker one, cleared the front foot, and then went straight instead of going towards mid-wicket.
He'll have his own ideas as well, Virat Kohli. Sanju Samson, I mentioned in the last 5 or 6 innings, he's not had a proper hit. 32 from 19. Lose confidence, no harm whatsoever.
That's a tick today. He's got his turn, 32 of 19, 2 6s and a 4.
This is a good partnership. It's a good mix of power hitting and rotating the strike. He's struggling.
I don't know why his bowling is their main cricketer. If he's struggling, this game doesn't mean much in general in terms of Sri Lanka. They're out of the tournament anyway. He can just go out and rest now, because that can aggravate that injury. 11 of the over, 15 gone. It's 150 for 3. So 150 for 3, going at exactly 10 runs per over at the moment, India. The last 5 overs, you'd expect at least 60. They have to just up the ante, go up to 12s. They've got 7 wickets in hand, some powerful hitters still to come. So Shanaka went to the attack. Bowling his second over. He does a lot of variations. Shanaka, 12 and over will take India to 210. They're definitely on their way. But really good partnership this. Very important one, especially for Sanju Samson. Both played their shots, took their time, and with a very healthy strike rate, no problem whatsoever. No spinner troubled them at all. They played some exceptional shots, especially Sanju Samson with the straight back. Philip Verma at time, Philip Verma at time just tried to give him the strike. To make into the crowd. And fractionally short, and he's muscled that over deep mid wicket. Used the crease beautifully just before the ball delivered. He just went on a back foot. It's deep in the crease, and then this back of a leg delivery he picked up beautifully. Slow delivery. Look at that. The front foot went back. Boom. 87 meters. What a shit. Striking at 185 now. Sanju Samson, 39 from 21. Really good innings. And a no ball single. So a free hit. That's a double whammy. Absolutely. 19 conceded. And a free hit. Nothing is happening for Sri Lanka. Let's have a look at the front foot. Time belongs to the umpire. Real pressure on the bowler now. Early in the over, he's been hit for 6. This is a free hit. Is taking the pace off. See that coming with the 3 men behind the wicket, all in the ring. A couple of variations. The off cut at the back of a hand. He's not very quick. He's just a slow medium pacer, and it's difficult to bowl against players like Sanju. Look at that shot, and of course Tilak Verma. This partnership is now 166 of 41 deliveries. They're cruising towards 200 plus. And shift in the air. This should be taken. A good catch. Good catch running back. Just trying to force the base. Sanju Samson had dismissed there. He's cut it. He was looking good. Yeah, it was unfortunate for him. There was a quicker delivery from Shanaka. Let's have a look. First 3 was slow ball. He didn't middle it. Went straight. Idea was to go mid-on. Got the top edge and a fabulous catch by the skipper, Asalanka. Really good catch in the end. Very good innings from Sanju Samson. 39 of just 23. India now 158 for 4.
India comes out to the middle. White signal.
Welcome bouncer. All-rounder to all-rounder. Bit of rivalry. Why not? Look at the strike rate. 550s around 41. A proper all-rounder when you talk about all-rounder. Hardik Pandya. The ball. Look, you've seen his strike rate and he's a gun fielder.
Delivery right up at the block hole. He's there because Sanju Samson entertained. And a good little cameo there. Till this happened. And a good running catch.
Cross-seam delivery. Just lost his balance there, in my opinion. And a brilliant catch by the skipper. He had to kind of balance himself. And meanwhile, he has to keep an eye on the ball as well. They are very well judged catch by the skipper.
Of the over so far still to come. Akshar Patel, Rashid Rana playing today, so some pace for India. So 16 gone, 162 for 4.
Sitting pretty at the moment. 162 for 4. There's been some really good overs, some good building blocks, not too many satellite dishes on top of these buildings. Just 4 at the stage and 4 overs to go. They are sitting pretty right now, India. And I think this has gone very nicely for them today. They said at the toss they were happy to bat. That would have been their choice. That's quite high. This will be a good catch if it's taken. Oh, it's a very good catch indeed. That's a beauty. That is an outstanding catch from Tamir off his own bowling. He had to travel so far to get that. He's all smiles as well as you'd expect. Really good catch. Good work.
Yes, absolutely. And when a bowler makes that kind of an effort, it sometimes makes you think, does he not have any faith in his fielders? Look at that. It's gone miles up in the air. It went connected. It was the leg ball. It was what you would call a ball in the slot for the big shot. But this is a magnificent catch. The turn back from his follow through and then run backwards and take that catch. It is special. Outstanding. Hardik gone for 2. 162 for 5. First ball on the 17th over.
magnificent catches today. Tikshana one, Chamira another. Two beauties. Aksar Patel in at number 7. 10 and over India. A dot ball. That's going to be a little bit of a rarity throughout the entire evening so far.
Only 7 innings. He's also got a good strike rate, 138. He's batted up the order last year in the ICC World T20 Championship. But this time around, batting a little bit lower than what he did for India that time around.
Enjoy this opportunity with that strike rate of his. There's 2 balls into the 17th over. Oh, having a bit of a dip with that one, looking to advance. Trying to go extra cover.
He's made a very good comeback, Chamira. The first over was an expensive over. The next over was a pretty decent over, and now he's taken the wicket of Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya actually relishes coming into bat in such situations where he can start clobbering the ball into the crowd straight away. He was looking to do that when he got out. So Chamira certainly has come back well. He's done really well. The economy is 8 runs and over, but he's taken a wicket, which makes a difference. You take a couple of wickets, and then if you have an economy of over 7.58, it doesn't really matter too much.
Directed to the body, nicely played. Just going to be the one down there. A quick shot of Charada Solanka. He said he wanted to restrict it about 175. That'll be some going. Here's another look at that dismissal. Just look at the ground that Chamira covers here. And he has to grasp this at the last minute. 2 hands. Brilliant. Really good. Good balance.
And when you look at that catch, you realize that I don't think the fielder would have been able to field at deep mid wicket, would have been able to get to the ball. So he knew himself, Chamira, that he had to make the effort. Oh, what a magnificent effort that was.
Oh, that's clever. Over the top. Off the stumps. Running away in 4. Fine improvisation from Tanak.
It is a fine improvisation. We've seen him do it so often in the IPL. Very seldom has he missed this kind of a scoop shot. Look at the way he sort of anticipates that this is going to be a fuller leg delivery and plays the scoop shot. Sometimes batters try to read the bowler's mind. They can get it wrong, but not this time. He got it absolutely spot on. Gets a boundary. Tilak Verma.
Now wicket off the first ball this over. A couple of dot balls. Now a boundary. Takes it to 5. So good stuff from Chamira. The boundary riders. He's got 3 on the leg side. Go on the off. A lot of the captains have had problems with their getting the overs in time throughout this tournament. Last ball. Oh, it's through. Should have been stopped. Should have been a little bit sloppy today in some instances. Ends up 7 off the over, 169 for 5. So 169 for 5. We've still got 3 overs to go. Highest team totals, Afghanistan versus Hong Kong, China, 188 for 6. That's the best, along with India versus Oman, 188 for 8. Well set now for a bit of a thrash for the last 3 overs. Aksar Patel on strike. Chara was certainly not at his best in the first 3 overs he bowled today. Just couldn't find his line right, left and right. Opening baiting combination certainly gave him a few issues. And he got some tap. He bowled too much on the pads. Normally gets a breakthrough right at the top.
He's a pretty good bowler. Tushara bowls at round arm slingy type of action. Can be a little bit difficult for the batters to read with that round armish action.
Strike rate of 146.5 at the moment for Tilak Varma, 41 off 28. He's really played nicely. He'll work that one on the onside. About a shy at the stumps. One of the features today has been the catching for Sri Lanka. It's been really good work, actually. This was very sharp. Real time. Great stuff. Tikshana. Another very good catch from the captain. And this was probably the pick. He had to stop and turn and see if anyone was going initially. And then she went after it and took the catch. Brilliant. Tested the umpire, decides that's a wide. Tushara wasn't particularly happy about that in the end. He goes running back now, so obviously the time is running out for Sri Lanka.
Yes, I'll probably have to have one fielder less outside the 30-meter circle. The innings are supposed to close at 2016 local time.
Jam down on that, still got to scramble through for one, I think. No, touch and turn, back to the second.
Good tactic that by Akshar Patel. He took that first shot very, very slowly, but he had his eye on the fielder, almost daring the fielder to throw at the stumps, knowing that there was a long on deep. And so the second run became available. Very clever.
Across, can't get that one away. Another dot ball. His overs to the end are starting a little bit tight. The previous one was tight. This has now gone for 5. Still 2 balls to go in it though. There's the tough balls for Tushara. He's about to finish his spell. Clever indeed. He knew it was going to be wide and just ran it off the face of the bat for 4.
Akshar Patel has developed so well as a cricketer. Captain of an IPL team as well, so he knows tactics. He knows how to play, and this is a very clever shot. You saw a little earlier as well, taking that first shot a little slowly, daring the fielder to have a go at the stumps, and then when he did, converting that 1 run into 2, and now this boundary opening the face of the bat. Very good from Akshar Patel.
Hard down the ground now. That's straight. They might be able to come back for the second. No, they'll decide against it, I think. Yep, that's the correct call. 10 off that over in the end. 18 done. 179 for 5. Play from India today was so powerful. Lost the 1 wicket, that of Gill with that brilliant catch from Tikshana, but Abhishek was outstanding. Boundaries again. I know that Sonny said he threw 100 away. I think you're exactly right, but he played absolutely superbly while he was there, that's for sure. Tikshana again. tomorrow, of course. What a beauty this is going to be. India versus Pakistan. Pakistan have got some quicks that have come to the fore. There's one. House is the other. Bumrah's there. Two skippers as well. And it's the big final. First time in 41 years. On Sunday, 28th. Over the top of the keeper in the end with a bit of spin on as well. And it's gone for 4.
But that's not the most clever thing to do because you could damage your ankle if you step on the ball. You're looking to play the sweep shot, getting a top edge. The short third and the short fine are both in the 30-meter circle, so made it difficult. And then the ball spinning away. Look at that. Look, you don't want to do that. You don't want to step on the ball. Particularly if you're a bowler. I don't think that one run matters so much. The boundary being given, the umpire was waiting for the TV umpire to confirm, which is fair.
On his way to the change room. Well, that's going to be called a wide. 11 extras today. It's a high number. Six wides. A couple of no balls as well. It's slower, just a bit of purchase, which is going to interest one or two of the Indian bowlers when they get an opportunity to bowl a bit later on. Firing that in towards the pads, scrambling down that end, a direct hit might have been interesting, missed by some distance.
Yes, once again, Akshay Patel was taking it a little slow. I think it was probably a little bit more deliberately. But now he sees the wicketkeeper closing in on the ball, or he could have been in trouble. He could have been in trouble.
On over this, we've got 2 balls to go. 8 from it at the moment. Tilak on 47. Strike rate's been terrific at 152. Firing that down the leg side off the pad. $188 on the board now. He calls the other 2 highest total so far in this edition of the Asia Cup. One to Afghanistan, one to India. Wish to club that fairly flat on the bounce, and just the one. 10 off that over, 189 for 5. So many captains have had their problems with getting the overs in time. Here's another one tonight. Sri Lanka has not got them in time up until now, so there's going to be one boundary rider coming inside the circle. So it's only going to be 4 boundary riders instead of the normal 5 you have at this stage.
to take advantage of that? Get to 211 runs needed for 206 deliveries, or will they go past that?
Your bowler bowling on last over and you've lost one of your boundary posters. Suddenly looks very challenging to keep it tight and to save those boundaries. That's what you're looking to do, save boundaries. We get towards the end of the innings. There's the 4 boundary riders. Sweep on the offside, couple straight. A man at third man. There's plenty of room on the leg side. Virat Kohli's just having a couple of issues with something that's flown in his eye, I think. Medical staff are going to come out and try and sort him out.
It could be maybe the sunscreen at that point sometimes might have leaked into the eyes.
Have a look at this, Sonny. What about this final? What are your thoughts about the big final coming up?
Well, as with every India-Pakistan game, it should be a cracker of a game. Pakistan, having lost both their matches against India this time around, would be hoping that third time they'll be able to turn the tables around. And the captain, Surya Kumar Yadav, he looks relaxed. He's a pretty relaxed character. India have done really well. They've batted well, they've bowled well. It's only the catching that needs to improve. The catching speed, not quite up to their usual standards. And sometimes it can be because of the ring of fire which is there, the lights that can also affect your catching. But then when you look at what the Bangladeshi fielders did the other day and even what Sri Lanka have done today, the Indians certainly need to improve on that aspect, the catching.
Chamira to start the final over. Lovely line, lovely length. You cannot do too much with that.
There's nothing like a good Yorker towards the end. And if a fast bowler can get the Yorker on target like Chamira did, not much a batter can do. There's another one, an absolute brilliant exponent of the Yorker. And the slow Yorker as well. Not just the fast Yorker, the slow Yorker. To get the slow Yorker on target like Babar does is truly incredible.
He's an exceptional talent, unbelievable talent. Resting up for the big final is Bumrah. He's got a while wide of the off stump. Stay away from that boundary on the leg side where there's no boundary riders. From mid-wicket through to fine leg. There's the boundary riders, there's the long on. Only man boundary riding there on the leg side. That's why the line is being bowled at the stage. And again, it's going to be exercise for the umpire though. Wide has been called.
Well, at that pace, if the ball gets a little bit of an outside edge, it's going to fly over that fielder at short third, or what you would maybe call deep second slip or third slip.
Has played very well. He's just striding around there at the non-strikers end at the moment. He'd love to get down on strike. He's on 48. At the moment, Aksa Patel, who's on strike for the dozen. It's good work, really good work. Tilak Varma does get down to the business end.
This is a very good start to it, the final over. Very good start, just 3 runs so far and 1 wide. This is an excellent bit of fielding by the fielder there. He's in form. He's in form. He took a super catch and now this brilliant save. He saved 3 runs.
148. Might have got a nick on that. I heard a bit of a noise. They're going to scamper through for 1. So there was a nick. So he moves to 49. Very, very fine nick on a full toss. Very animated tonight. Soniya has been doing a lot of chatting to his charges. He's out there at the halfway mark, having a big chat to his team. He doesn't do much talking that we see anyway. 2 balls left. Squeezed away. Just going to be the one. No, they're going to come back for 2. Tilak Varma's not going to get a chance to get to that 50 mark unless, of course, something strange happens with this last delivery.
That's it. That's a super final over. 7 runs only, no boundary. It's just been singles, and then now with 2. This use the angle and the Yorker to very, very good effect. Shamira certainly has.
4 runs off this last delivery will take them to 200. That'll be a nice round number for India. They've played really well today, I think. A couple of individual performances have been sparkling. Just seen throughout the whole Asia Cup. Last ball picked up superbly, and that's gone for 6. They've gone past that 200 mark. Really good total left from India. Good play from Aksar Patel at the end. With that, India.
Yes, they will be, because they got off to a very good start once again. Their second wicket fell at 74. This ball outside the off stump and converting that Yorker into a full toss. Magnificently played by Akshar Patel. That's exactly what India wanted to finish their innings. 202 in their 20 overs. Tilak Varma might not have got to his half century, but what an innings he's played. 49 of just 34, 144 the strike rate. So both these left-handers and Abhishek Sharma, they've really batted well for India.
Another very good partnership too, 40 off just 26 deliveries. They were exactly 100 at the 10 over mark for India, and they've doubled up nicely here to get to 202. Sri Lanka were hoping to restrict them to about the 175 mark. That's what Sri Lanka said at the toss, not to be, but good to see the encouragement from the coaching staff, the bench boys to the team as they do come off. It's been a bit of chasing going along for Sri Lanka today. They'll have to bat really well and get a really good start. That's what they're going to need. They've had that actually throughout this tournament, but not in the Super Fours. That's been a bit of an issue for them. But the 2 opening batsmen have done really well prior to the Super Fours. Happy supporters for India. So 202 for 5 is where India ended up. There's a quick look at the cards. And Abhishek Sharma, the star again, 61 off 31. He was just magnificent today. And Tilak Sharma, with 49 off 34. Patel played beautifully towards the end, but 8 4s and 2 6s to Abhishek Sharma. Magnificent again to watch.
Started off with that clean hit and then over the cover fielder twice, stepping down, making room and lofting it over a bit off, and then playing that scoop hook. This time the proper front-footed hook, and then this he plays so well. 3rd consecutive half century for Abhishek Sharma.
Strike rate throughout this tournament has been unbelievable. Let's look at the most runs in the DP World Asian Cup 2025. He's got 309 now in 6 games. Saif Hassan, 178. Farhan is playing in the final, 160. Nasanka, 154. And Tilak Varma, who just finished on 49 with 144. But Abhishek is just simply magnificent. Quick look at that bowling card as well. Tashara got some tap today, going at 10.75. Tiksana 1 for 36, but also getting some tap. A brilliant catch. 1 for Chamira Hasalanga. Also couldn't stem the flow, which is something he normally does. Soniya also got tap, and I guess when he got 200 on the board, most of the guys have been chasing leather. Left, right and centre. So the target's a big one. That's Sri Lanka need. 203 is what they need to get. And they're going to have 20 overs, of course, and it's going to be interesting to see how they start. That's going to be key.
नई पहचान की शुरुआत कैसे हो सकती है ये मुझे पता है सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी सर वही इज्जत जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं ब्रिंग फुटबॉल बैक टू कश्मीर ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते इनके घर
अगर बच पैदा
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग मतलब तो अजब है वही गजब है इंडिया's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे
अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए गिरा
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं
अरे कहाँ क्या हुआ
तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते देखो परवेज के पापा आ गए मेरे सब्र के बांध के साथ ये पानी की मटकी खोद कर रहे हैं दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग मतलब तो अजब है वही गजब है इंडिया's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे ये दिल्ली है दिल्ली यहाँ लग्जरी से सबसे ज्यादा महंगे होते हैं नखरे
4 लोग तो नहीं आ पाएंगे बाथटब में
दो ही लोग आते 250 करोड़ का टर्नओवर अचीव कर लूंगा ये गेम मेरी और इसके रूल्स मैं खुद सेट करूंगा
क्या छिपकलियां हैं क्या
मैम यहाँ पे छिपकलियां नहीं है बिल्कुल भी
ये डील सिर्फ मुझे क्लोज करनी है
सोमवार से बुधवार दोपहर 1 बजे सोनी लिव पर brought to you by Sensodyne Baby Sensitivity Protection
Look at that strike rate, 197.7. That is just a joke. Average of 37.3. Been in terrific form, and he looks to get after the bowling straight away. That's been smacked. That's timed perfectly. Up it's here. Not quite. What a fine stroke that is. Welcome to the crease, Tichana.
Absolutely rude welcome that. And I think this is a big one. I think this is a 90-meter monster.
Big stride, just a really big stride from Abhishek. Smashed away. No one there. 4 more. Oh, It's been smacked for 4. The umpires might get involved here. Straight away he does.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. Just makes it look easy. The 50 comes up. And once again in double quick time. Just the timing of the move going down the track, giving himself room. And this time, it's the offside that he peppers. One bounce over the rope. Pulls. And another half century. His third on the trot. It's come off just 22 balls. And he's playing another blinder. Oh, extra cover and timed beautifully. High, not perfectly timed though. Deep mid wicket underneath and taken. Kaminda Mendes out of the boundary. One of the few we have seen not timed by Abhishek. And Mendes is a wonderful fielder. He is a terrific fielder. He's not going to drop that. So, Abhishek Sharma, he should be upset. He's missed out on yet another 100, having batted so well, 61 of 31.
Brought to you by Sensodyne, daily sensitivity protection.
सर ये डीएफओ कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है. कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हमें प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना. यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं बल्कि इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं. मैं हूँ अमिताभ बच्चन, टीबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूँ और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी, जिन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है. 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए. ये रहा.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. व्हाट डू यू थिंक ऑफ आवर आइडिया?
It's a really shitty idea. Fuck you, smoke on jobs. Actually, what?
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
अरे कहाँ क्या हुआ?
तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते हैं?
देखो परवेज के पापा आ गए.
हम तेरे सब्र के बांध के साथ ये पानी की मटकी खोद कर रहे हैं. दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब तो अजब है, वही गजब है. India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे.
ये दिल्ली है दिल्ली. यहाँ लग्जरी से सबसे ज्यादा महंगे होते हैं नखरे.
4 लोग तो नहीं आ पाएंगे बाथटब में.
बाथटब्स 2 ही लोग आ रहे हैं. 250 करोड़ का टर्नओवर अचीव कर लूंगा. ये गेम मेरी और इसके रूल्स मैं खुद सेट करूंगा.
गेम पत्रा क्या छिपकलियां हैं क्या?
मैम यहाँ पे छिपकलियां नहीं है बिल्कुल भी.
ये डील सिर्फ मुझे क्लोज करनी है.
सोमवार से बुधवार दोपहर 1 बजे सोनी लिव पर. All Africans brought to you by Airtel Payment Bank, the safe second account.
Oh my goodness, that's a magnificent catch. That is unbelievable. That's a great comeback. It is Gill. He can't believe it either. Brilliant stuff from Tikshana.
They're very much trying to hit on the up, on the rise, which is fine. He wasn't really looking to hit a boundary, but this is more about the catch, really, than the surface. And you can see the value it brings the moment he plays for Sri Lanka. Gill gone for 4.
Good shout. It's a full-length delivery. The finger has gone up. It looked mighty close. Well, he's gone up.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Just to your out vision, stand by. You are on the screen now.
never had the fluency in that knock. He goes for 12, 74 for 2. High, not perfectly timed though. Deep mid wicket underneath it, taken. Kamindu Mendes out on the boundary. One of the few we have seen not timed by Abhishek.
And Mendes is a wonderful fielder. He is a terrific fielder. He's not going to drop that. So, Abhishek Sharma, he should be upset. He's missed out on yet another 100, having batted so well, 61 of 31.
That's chipped in the air. This should be taken. A good catch. Good catch running back. And just trying to force the pace. Sanju Samson had dismissed there. He's cut it. He was looking good.
Very good innings from Sanju Samson. 39 of just 23.
That's gone high. This will be a good catch. It's taken. Oh, it's a very good catch indeed. That's a beauty. That is an outstanding catch from Tamir off his own bowling. He had to travel so far to get that. He's all smiles as well as you'd expect. Really good catch. Good work.
Hardik gone for 2, 162 for 5. First ball of the 17th over.
All cricket's brought to you by Airtel Payment Bank, the safe second account.
कश्मीर की नई पहचान की शुरुआत कैसे हो सकती है ये मुझे पता है। सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी। सर वही इज्जत जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं। प्लेइंग फुटबॉल बैक टू कश्मीर। तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते हैं?
अगर मच पैदा हुए
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब तो अजब है, वही गजब है।
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे।
बच्चन टीबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनाओ। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
अरे कहाँ क्या हुआ?
तुम्हें पता है ऑफिस में मुझे लोग क्या कहते हैं? देखो परवेज के पापा आ गए। मेरे सब्र के बांध के साथ ये पानी की मटकी खोद कर रही है।
दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा रोग मेरे बारे में क्या कहेंगे लोग? मतलब तो अजब है, वही गजब है।
India's Got Talent 4 अक्टूबर से शनिवार रविवार रात 9:30 बजे। ये दिल्ली है दिल्ली। यहाँ लग्जरी से सबसे ज्यादा महंगे होते हैं नखरे।
4 लोग तो नहीं आ पाएंगे बाथटब में।
दो ही लोग 250 करोड़ का टर्न।
It's been a terrific chase.
These performances here stand out. Congratulations to Sri Lanka. Thoroughly deserving champions.
Last game of the Super Fours for the DP World Asia Cup 2025. India taking on Sri Lanka. Finalists have already been decided. This is Sri Lanka's last game of the tournament. Won the toss, elected to field first, sent India into bat.
And India have posted 202 of 5 on the back of Abhishek Sharma's 61, Tilak Varma with 49, and Sanju Samson with 39, the chief contributors. So Sri Lanka need 203. The opening batters on their way out to the centre of the Dubai International Stadium. Good with the bat. India, they resurrected what happened against Bangladesh when they were in a great position after 10 overs and things just fell away, but not today. They pushed on, courtesy of Tilak and Sanju Samson in particular. Came together when the score was 92 for 3 in the 9th over and put on a partnership of 66. And the innings finished off nicely by Akshar Patel and Tilak Varma. India looking to keep that winning roll going in this tournament as they get prepared for Sunday's final against Pakistan. Kamindu Mendes and Batum Nissanka, 2 men charged with the freedom, one would say, of Sri Lanka in this run chase. Absolutely nothing to lose. Play with freedom, enjoy it, and see what happens. Russell Arnold, evening to you.
Good evening, Simon. Good evening, everyone. Well, if Sri Lanka get close to that target, I'll tell you what, we all would have had a good evening. Because it's not going to be easy. We know the quality of the Indian bowling. 202 in itself is a big target, but you've got to add the fact that this is a slower outfield. Hardik Pandya with the new ball.
Let's play indeed. Hardik Pandya with the ball. And 4 innings underway. Lovely backward square.
Top quality shot. Batum Nissanka just riding the bounce. We mentioned how hard it can be, but the good thing is this pitch is a good one. It will stay good through these 20 overs and you'll be able to play good shots like this. Sri Lanka's most consistent batters out there in the last couple of years, but in this tournament,